Let's go back to Shrek. We talked about Shrek 5.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Get your game on. Go play.
Go play.
That little. We'll see. What's happened is when you are watching this on YouTube later, you saw the Shrek 5 bit, and now we're jumping back into the Shrek. We're going back to Shrek, and the thing is, like everyone, we alluded to this earlier. Everyone talked about how the original Shrek looked better. It was better animated, they said. And I need you all to take off your rose-colored nostalgia goggles off for a minute, and I need you to go back and watch Shrek because that movie looked dated.
Where are you? It's very spooky in here. I ain't playing no games.
Well, at least we know where the princess is. But where's the
DreamWorks Pictures invites you to a land of fairy tales.
Hey! Oh, no. Dead girl, off the table!
Where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken.
What?
Where an unlikely hero
That movie looked real dated. It looks real dated. I don't like saying it looks like shit now, but it looks old. Like Shrek.
No, it looks like it was made in 2001 or whatever it was.
Yeah, okay, that movie came out in 2001, and it looks it. Much like Pixar, DreamWorks could not animate people to save their lives.
Well, that's where
their people look like horrifying monstrosities.
That's where I think people's statement, what they're saying, is not what they're meaning.
Right.
It's not the animation. There's a style which this new one is just dropping.
Well, I'd say that it's just kind of starting to look dated, and good for it. I'd say the same thing about Toy Story. It does look dated. They could not animate people. Like, their people look like horrifying skeleton people. Like, it also, like, did that thing where we get... If you hate stunt casting of celebrities, this is where it started. I'm not gonna recap the plot of Shrek. You've all seen Shrek. Okay, I said my critical thing. Now I'm gonna be like, I fucking love Shrek. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I first watched it. I looked this up. It came out in April of 2001. So I watched this movie when I was 10 years old. I watched it in the theaters. I thought it was hilarious then. I still think it's funny now.
You would have been 11. I would have been 10 in 2001.
April 2001. Think about it. Do the math. My birthday's in June.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, that checks out.
You would have been 9. I would have been 10. And I love this movie. I love somebody. I can quote it pretty much word for word. I can do like scenes from it. Like I don't know if you've seen that TikTok trend where like someone puts up the laptop of the movie and they just say I could do that. I think this movie's hilarious. I still think the needle drops are good, like the musical breaks. It's one of my favorite versions of Hallelujah. It's just a ton of fun. It's paced so well. It's like the correct length. Where it's an hour 25 and it moves at a clip. It works so well. The jokes are still funny. Some of the pop culture references are dated. That's why when you're like, oh, it's cringy that
the TikTok stuff.
Yeah, that you've got dancing Shrek in there, which I thought was funny. But you're like, oh, that makes me cringe. But like in the original movie, there's a Matrix joke. So like,
I mean, no, I feel like I need to be clear. I think all of the at this point, as a 32, how old am I? 32-year-old.
Pretty sure you're 30. No, you're 32. Yeah, you're 32. No, you're 33. I'm pretty sure you're 33.
No, I'm 32. You're 33.
I'm 34.
Anyways, however old I am, at this point in my life, I think all of the Shrek movies are cringy.
I mean, yeah, that's part of their appeal.
Yeah, but I think they're so. Yeah, I just in every movie where they do TikTok stuff or social media stuff, it makes me cringe because I hate that stuff.
Yeah, well, it just dates the movie.
That too.
So yeah, real bad pop culture references. So a lot of the pop culture references in the earlier movies are also dated. Like yeah, it's just what this franchise is known for. It's funny though, when I was watching it, the bit with Robin Hood and his merry men, I'm like, man, the musical really missed this bit. Also, there's just dark jokes that I didn't pick up on as a kid, like when she kills the bird, and then the next scene is she's eating their eggs, she's cooking their bird's eggs.
Yeah. You never picked up on that?
No, I miss little jokes like that. And the one that made me feel kind of stupid. And, like, I knew that Farquaad was Michael Eisner. Like, that's the joke, is he's Michael Eisner. That's why he's short. That's why his name is Farquaad, Fuckwad. But for whatever reason, this was the first time where I put it together that Duloc was Disneyland.
Yeah, I just always thought it was supposed to be making fun of, like, theme parks in general.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have got that.
I know. I'm like, oh, right. No, this is specifically Disneyland, and the Welcome to Duloc is It's a Small World. And I'm like, oh, my God, how did I not pick up on this? And I'm like, this made me feel dumb.
Especially because it's in Duloc, which is a castle, Disney castle,
right?
you know?
Right? I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. And I knew that Farquaad is supposed to be Michael Eisner. Like, even knowing that, I just never put that together. Also, like, it yields one of my all-time favorite Shrek things, which I'm also going to mention here as a co-pick, which is, if you like Shrek, I highly recommend Shrek Retold.
Oh, no! What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh, Olga! Doesn't that bother you? Nope. Really?
Princess Fiona. She's perfect.
Does anybody know where this Farquaad guy is?
It's on YouTube, and it's like over 200 artists and YouTubers and whatever took like they said scenes, but it's not always scenes because some of the scenes it changes moment to moment, but they all take a bit of Shrek and they do something with it. And like not all of them are good, not all of them are particularly great, but some of them are really funny and some of them I would legit watch an entire. So like have you seen the SpongeBob anime?
No.
I'll have to show it to you. There's a YouTube video where it's like, what if SpongeBob were an anime, and it's genuinely really good. But the guy who did that, he does the bit where where Shrek first meets Farquaad and he fights all the guards.
Sure. Yes.
You know, the scene with the Bad Reputation playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Shrek Retold, they do it as an anime.
Oi, ちょっと待って。今日飲みに行けませんか？うるさい。化け物。ダメ。わかった。かかってこい。
Okay.
So it's Shrek there. So it's a big anime Dragon Ball Z style fight. It's really funny. And then the bit.
Yeah, I believe you've shown me bits and pieces of it before.
Yeah. And then the bit where it's when Donkey first finds out that Fiona's an ogre, and they do it as like a kind of like an indie drama. And it's really, really good. And it's as simple as one of the bits, like the bit where the dragon is chasing after Shrek and they wrap it around the thing. It's just a guy in a dinosaur mask with like a rope attached to him running away from his dogs. Like it's genuinely, some of it's genuinely really funny. Some of it's cringy. Some of it's not very good. But like as a pure expression of creativity and being like, how do I take like something and do my own thing with it? And like sometimes they do the dialogue from the movie, other times they do their own like dialogue that's like different from the movie, and it's like, how is each of these artists interpreting this material? It's really good, especially if you like Shrek. And if you're just like, I like art and I like creative expression. I totally recommend it. It's on YouTube. It's really good. Especially if you like Shrek. And if you like Shrek, if you're a fan of Shrek the meme, it's worth watching. It's, like I say, it's an hour and 25. It's not that long. Totally worth watching. But yeah, the new Shrek looks fine, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it looks fine. It's gonna be.
I get the apprehension. I would say hold on to it until after like the first or second trailer.
Exactly.
Like if it still looks bad at that point, okay, then raise the red flag.
I think the strength in Shrek.
But for now, we have like 27 seconds. You can at worst you can put up a yellow flag.
Right.
Like there's cause for concern, but they have time to course correct.
To me, the strength in these movies has always been in their writing. To me, all of these movies are funny. Like there's always at least one joke in these movies that are funny. And like, this movie's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, it's still good. It holds up in its humor.
I would agree with that. The only reason why the Shrek 5 thing frustrates me is because, they had a DreamWorks opening where they had. I remember when I saw it the first time, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Shrek, Fiona, and like they looked right." And it's like people just want that.
Yeah,
that's what people want.
That's it, Jordan. That's Shrek. Hey everybody, it's N-Card Justin here again. Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you agree? Has Shrek aged badly? Were they real bad at animating those humans? They're real bad at animating those humans. And did you check out Shrek Retold? You absolutely should check out Shrek Retold. It's really, really good. But regardless, if you want to see the full podcast that this video is from, you can click the video on the left. Otherwise, if you would like to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, you can click the video on the right. If you could subscribe if you haven't already, leave us a like if you could, and we'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.